Good morning, everyone in Sydney, and good evening to people in North America. Uh, my name is Danish, and this is the weekly chart review call for the major indices, followed by the Q&A session, and then strategy discussion about the wheel strategy on major index-based ETFs. So, starting with S&P 500 futures, I had said on Friday, this was forming a falling wedge uh, on higher time frames as well as the lower time frame. Remarkably, 1 4 hour and daily both. This was forming a low falling wedge, and it did bounce back up. So looks like this is the reversal, most likely, because if we look at it on a weekly chart, this guy tested the bottom of this channel, and right now it's forming a spinning top or a doji, if you will. Um, Consider that, and it's kind of showing that there was enough support to push it back up. It went all the way through the channel, touched the resist support level of 3720, pushed back up, and now ended up closing above where it had started the whole week. So this looks more like a weekly pullback, and again after this we start trading back up again. We could also have a measured move target based on this pullback, which is 213 points above where it started. So it started at 3934 plus 213 puts us more than 4,100 target. That's above this 4085. So this pullback kind of, if it ends up being a V recovery, we're looking at crossing 4,085 with not a lot of resistance. Uh, Maybe something like this. We may see something, it just went through the resistance and came back to test it. So we may just go through 4085 and then come back to test it in the next few weeks. Talking about NASDAQ. So NASDAQ is still outside the channel, but NASDAQ was also kind of showing the reversal right here on Friday, but this is lagging in terms of trying to get back in the channel compared to ES, because this took a bigger beating um, as compared to S&P 500 futures. So if we look at it on a weekly again, this is more like a pullback, like here. This was a bull run followed by a pullback, bull run followed by a pullback. So we can expect it to move up further again. Uh, this actually failed, if you see, at 13,749 and 13,592. So this was the two resistance levels which are very close to each other, which kind of pushed it back. And call it stimulus or call it other fundamental factors, but the end result is that there is a reversal right now happening, even though uh, the stimulus bill was passed after that, but the market makers already knew that it has to turn around. So that's what it's a bullish engulfing candle with a uh, tweezer bottom, which is both of which are bullish signs. Talking about Russell, Russell is also uh, was also forming this uh, falling wedge. In fact, I was even talking to somebody about this. So Russell was forming uh, this bull flag, and then this was an M with a falling wedge. So if it breaks below 2091 level, we are looking at a measured move down. But if there is a reversal happening, the double top would fail, and we would be trading upwards. Looking this on a weekly chart. Uh, this itself is showing pushback on this particular weekly candle, last week candle. So that's it for Russell. Talking about Dow Jones. Dow Jones weekly is just consolidating. It's forming a high base at the top, and this is a weekly high base formation, alternating candles of red and green, which is a bullish sign again. And this would face resistance when we hit 32,520 and 32,689. So this is what is Dow Jones is doing. Now let's quickly go over Australian Stock Exchange, Australian Securities Exchange, ASX. This is in trying to get back inside the channel on a weekly chart. I can say this is trying to get back inside the channel, but this is the channel itself is now creating the resistance and it's pushing back. So based on American markets movement, this would be lagging by a couple of days usually. But once the US has a reversal, this guy will start getting back up as well. So Nifty, quickly for the people who are investing in India, Nifty is just fine. This was a pullback on a weekly chart, and now we have a, you can even consider this as a bullish harami candle, pregnant mama. This candle is completely can fit inside this particular previous candle. So this is, itself is a bullish sign. We can see Nifty heading back upwards again. I guess that's it for today. For me, you may unmute yourself to ask any questions that you may have, and we can also discuss about the wheel options strategies now.